Saludos y bienvenidos de nuevo a otro episodio de este Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Vamos a seguir, estamos en el palacio del mandarino. Vamos a seguir con la aventurilla. A ver, que esto solo que les da por regenerar, ¿sabes? Que yo no sé. ¿Por qué quieren regenerar, sabes? Coño, el Doctor Strange. ¿En serio, tío? La verdad es que nunca he jugado con el Doctor Strange. Este se ha quedado ahí pillado, ¿qué, tío? ¿Qué? ¿Estáis ahí de chacha los cuatro o qué? Madre mía.
Most fortuitous that you chose to arrive when you did. Mandarin's minions were becoming quite bothersome. A precious magical item known as the Orb of Agamotto was stolen from me. I managed to track it to this location. I do not know how Mandarin intends to use it, but I must retrieve the orb immediately. Splendid. Let's team up and see what we can find, shall we?
Tenemos que conseguir el orbe de Agamotto. Localiza el orbe de Agamotto para el Doctor Strange. Muy bien. Y este momento lo consigues tú mismo, macho. Agamotto. Agamotto. Aquí no puedo subir, ¿no? Vale, esto ya está así bien. Ahí va. Affirmative. Venga, vamos. Vamos, hombre. Que algunas veces se me olvida lo de girar la cámara. Estoy intentando que se gire automáticamente, ¿no? Pero tienes que girarla tú, claro. Everyone alright. ¡Hostias! ¡Qué loco! Me he metido aquí yo, mira el disco Simulator de Crimson Dynamo. Vale. Yo creo que haré un vídeo con esos discos simuladores, pues tienen su propio nivel, la verdad es que están chulos. Marvelous. ¿A quién no le gustaría tener el escudo del Capitán América, eh? No puedes regenerar algo que ya está muerto. Supongo que será por aquí. Pues nada. Ya estoy aquí. Ya estoy aquí. No sé si me estoy yendo por el buen camino. No sé si es este el buen camino o este. Coño, creía que eras amigo. Por ahí se están pegando, tío. Creo que aquí está el orbe de Agamotto, ¿no?
Very well done, my friends. We've located the orb. In return for aiding me, I will now make myself available to join your team, should you require my talents.
Muy bien. Pues nada, el orbe de Agamotto. Completado. Todos los carrones chinos para romper. Ay, Dios. Bueno, creía que me había equivocado de ruta, pero mira. Hemos acertado. Aquí hay algo, ¿eh? Si no, porque estaría ahí una trampa. Cuidando esto. Cosas más raras, ¿no, tío? Ni cosa más rara, no. Ah, bueno, esos son los para despistar, ¿no? ¿Lo entendéis? Yo no entiendo, tío. O no he visto algo que debería. A ver, mandarino. Encima. Vamos a hacerle más fuerte.
Not at all. I merely have a new experiment I'd like to test in a real world situation. Allow me to introduce my latest creations. I think they'll be quite attractive to you.
A ver si me acuerdo de cómo era esto, tío.
It would appear my creations aren't enough of a challenge for you. A pity, really. But fear not. My prototypes of Ultimo Mark III have more than enough firepower to make short work of you. Do enjoy them, for as long as you survive.
Me acuerdo que había que mandarle por teletransporte aquí a las ratas estas. Pues si se me quita la cámara así, tío, porque... No me acuerdo, tío, cómo era. Teníamos... Pues, a ver... Si es... hay que coger las ratillas estas y meterlas aquí, tío, pero... Pero claro... No sé si se pueden coger con esto. Joder. Nada, tío, no. No me acuerdo, tío. Uy, uy. Mierda. No.
Looks like you lose.
Un poco loco, tío. No me acuerdo cómo era, macho. A ver si me sigue esta. No, no. Es que en cuanto se juntan dos, tío. Nada, tío. Sí, sí. Tiene que haber una manera de explotarlo, sí, pero es que tampoco puedo coger a estas putas ratas, ¿no?
I could use some help.
Ahora. Joder, macho, me ha costado, su puta madre, tío. Ahora vamos. Vamos para adentro. ¡Vamos para adentro! Joder, ahora me va a costar ahí. Venga, vámonos para abajo. Cabrón. A ver si viene esta ratilla, esta ratilla. Ah, joder, macho, esta sea a la primera, tío. No me lo creo. Vamos para adentro. ¡Mandarino! Joder, qué pesado, tío, macho. Siempre buscad por aquí porque suele haber cositas. No os vayáis a ir. Hola. Hostias. Está mucho más fácil, ¿no? Estas que están así. Venga, va adentro, va adentro, va adentro. Ahora ya se baja, ¿vale? Pero aquí hay un cofrecillo que hay que coger. Venga, vamos, chicos. A por el mandarino. Está muerto, está muerto. Hala.
I left of miscreants weeks ago after I attempted to become their leader. Needless to say, Doom took offense to that and forced him out. Most likely it was that pompous Loki. He has the ability to shape-shift. Obviously to keep you busy while they enacted the next step of their plot.
Team, once you're finished with Mandarin, return to base immediately. The Masters of Evil have kidnapped 2 X-Men. Nightcrawler,
Ostras, las han secuestrado. Vámonos, vámonos.
Welcome back from Mandarin's palace. It looks like the Masters of Evil managed to pull a fast one on us and kidnap 2 X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler.
Los han secuestrado al Jean Grey
For the
y
next
al
part of the
Ratador
operation, we're
Nocturno.
moving our headquarters to another location. When you're ready to go, talk to Mr. Wingfoot.
Bueno. Vamos a hablar con ellos, como hacemos siempre.
You have the Ultimo schematics.
Sí, es verdad,
The
los
lab coats
esquemas.
are going to spend weeks looking at these.
Colonel Fury, Red Room is on line 6.
Yes, can I help you?
Esta no nos dice nada. Pues nada. Vamos a grabar. Vamos a hablar con... A ver, este nos dice algo más.
Greetings. It was my...
Vamos a hablar con el Whistle a ver si nos dice algo más.
Hey.
¿No? Con este... Vale, parece ser que no, está todo hecho. Hablamos con el Visión a ver si hay algo.
Welcome. I am glad.
No. Pues vamos a seguir, ¿no? Con el... Porque si no... tío.
Hi, what's new?
Ah, que nos vamos al nuevo... Outpost, no, headquarters de este.
Get him to the lab immediately. Greetings, my friends, and welcome to my home, the Sanctum Sanctorum. I realize an aging townhouse in Greenwich Village doesn't quite match the opulence of Stark Tower, but I think you'll find it comfortable. The rest of our team has already moved in. I would suggest you talk to Colonel Fury first. He has information concerning our next mission.
Vale, hemos cambiado de sitio. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Sí. Hemos cambiado de cuartel, ¿no? Pues es que...
Yes.
Vamos a ir volando. Ah, no, no puedo volar con esta. En los cuarteles no puedo volar. Fijaros que aquí hay algo que me... ¿Veis? Siempre en todos los... Mira aquí. ¿Veis? Aquí hay algo, tío. Que no sé si es la lámpara esta de aquí, tío. En fin, macho. Supongo que tuvieron que poner algo y no los...
Team, welcome to our new headquarters, the home of Dr. Stephen Strange.
Es verdad, porque debemos dejar
We
a...
moved because now that Loki's involved, we're gonna need magic. And there's no better place on Earth for magic than the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Muy bien.
Professor Xavier has located one of his X-Men in Doctor Doom's castle. That means Latveria is your next stop. For more info, talk to Black Widow. You're free to explore your new HQ, but when you're ready to start the mission, use the orb of teleportation near Wong.
Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con toda la gentuza, ¿no? Vale, este es el trivial, ¿no? Porque creo que ya estamos en el acto 2. ¿Puede ser? Creo que sí, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Vamos a hablar con la
Hello, Captain
viuda negra.
America. Welcome to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Hello, Black Widow.
Located in Latveria's capital city, it looks like nothing more than a medieval castle, but it houses some of the most advanced technology on Earth. Doom prefers to use robots for security. These Doombots, as they are called, closely resemble the man who created them. They were visiting Dr. Moira McTaggart on Muir Island when an army led by Ultron attacked. Not seriously. Ultron's team did not waste time with unnecessary battle. They fought their way into the lab area, trapped the X-Men in containment fields, and then teleported out. Originally, I was a ballerina, but at the news of my husband's death, I became a spy for the KGB. I discovered the truth, that my husband was alive. He had become an agent known as the Red Guardian, and his superiors wished him to sever all ties to his past. It was no trouble at all.
¿Esto qué es? No, no es nada.
Things were a little touch and go at Mandarin's palace, but the team did a good job. I'm sure you'll have no trouble in Latveria. I invited him because he's the only one who can locate the missing X-Men quickly. Xavier is one of the most powerful telepaths on Earth. And there's that added incentive that he's the leader of the X-Men. SHIELD analysts think it has something to do with the theft of the mutant amplifier from the Omega base. If the mutant amplifier were used on Nightcrawler, he could teleport anywhere in the world. And with Jean Grey, well, I hate to think what could happen. If her psychic powers were augmented and then she transformed into the Phoenix, she could tear the Earth apart without giving it a second thought. It was originally created to battle Hydra, a terrorist organization run by Baron Wolfgang von Strucker. Yes, there was a time when SHIELD became so large it suffered from traitors within the organization. But with people like the Black Widow in key positions, we'll never have that problem again. No problem.
No problem. Por favor. El santuario. ¿Esto qué era? Ah, vale. Aquí no puedo entrar.
None shall enter this room unless they are accompanied by Doctor Strange.
Tenemos que ir acompañados del Doctor Strange, ¿vale? Vamos a ver si podemos... Vamos a ver si podemos cambiar al Doctor Strange. Es que hasta que no lo consigues, no...
Doctor Strange.
No puedes...
Into the unknown.
Tienes que conseguir al Doctor Strange, pero no lo consigues hasta más adelante de la historia, ¿vale? Si no lo consigues, pero mira. Esta para mí y esta para mí. Ahora Doctor Strange, te puedes ir a tomar por saco. Bueno, he cambiado al Black Eye al ojo de halcón porque de verdad que...
Hello, Captain America.
Hello, Black.
Me va a contar todo...
They were not. It was.
Things were a little touch and go at Mandarin.
Esto ya me lo he contado antes, pero ahora está como si... ¡Ah, tío! ¡Ah! Como si no... ¿Qué le pasa a este? Ah, este es el profesor Javier.
The Masters of Evil recently abducted 2 of my X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. Colonel Fury has placed a priority on saving them. Apparently, he feels that by locating the wayward X-Men, you will also uncover the headquarters of the Masters of Evil. Yes, with the aid of Cerebro, I've discovered Nightcrawler is in Latveria. Nightcrawler's location really comes as no surprise, although I must admit I'm puzzled as to why Jean isn't with him. But there's no time to hesitate. To get to Latveria, use Doctor Strange's orb of teleportation. It will send you there instantly. This is an uplink Beast created, so that I can access all of Cerebro's functions, even though I'm miles away. It's a large device located in the sub-basement of the X-Mansion. I use it to locate mutants around the world. No, but it can be dangerous to the untrained mind. That's why I will only allow the most experienced of telepaths to use it. Jean Grey and Emma Frost are both quite skilled at working with Cerebro. His real name is Kurt Wagner, and he's perhaps the kindest soul I've ever met. Hailing from Germany, he is devoutly religious, despite his somewhat devilish appearance. Oh yes, he's been with the team for years. His mutant ability to teleport has saved the X-Men hundreds of times. Jean is quite a talented telepath, and very powerful at telekinetics, more so than she realizes. And that power carries a grave danger. If she expends too much energy, there is a chance her personality will be consumed by the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a malevolent entity, capable of great destruction. Of course, come back anytime.
Bueno, no sé si volveré. Este es el Wong, ¿no? A ver.
Hello, I am Wong, Doctor Strange's assistant. It is a mystical device recently created by Doctor Strange. It aids him in reaching the dark dimension, where his friend Cleo resides. Not at all. Once I have attuned it to the proper location, you may use it anytime you like. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. It is built upon a focal point for supernatural energies, and is the home of my teacher, Doctor Strange. This is where Doctor Strange conducts various experiments into the mystical world. It also houses his vast collection of occult objects. It was no trouble at all.
Bueno, vamos a hablar con el Pink.
Hi, what can I do for you? That's the orb of teleportation. It's for transporting people to different locations. Yes, I guess since he's the Sorcerer Supreme, he's the only one who could create such a powerful magical item. It's a very complicated machine that was designed by Professor Xavier to detect psionic energy. When the X-Men first formed, he used Cerebro to locate mutants with newly emerging powers. But now, it's primarily used to save people in trouble. Don't worry about it.
Lo que tengo... Mira esto. ¿Dónde estará el Bissell, tío?
I wonder if I could impose on you to locate the book entitled A History of the Arcane. Wong said it would be located somewhere in this house.
Tenemos que localizar un libro para visión.
Latveria is a tiny country in Europe, located near Hungary. It's a haven for gypsies, one of the few people Dr. Doom has an interest in.
Por gypsies, dice.
Surprisingly well. There's virtually no crime because the country is patrolled by an army of robots. And thanks to Doom's genius in weaponry, Latveria is considered by many to be a superpower. He's the son of Loki, king of the frost giants. Odin took the infant Loki as his own son after defeating Loki in battle. Yes, but as the two boys grew, so did Loki's hatred of Thor and his desire to rule Asgard. You're welcome.
Tenemos que encontrar un librito en la... ¿Y esto, tío? Déjame salir. Un libro... ¿Esto qué es, tío? A ver. ¿Lo toco? Ah, hemos puesto el orbe este que nos hemos encontrado abajo. Vale, hemos entrado por aquí. Vamos a subir aquí.
Greetings, humans. I am Clea, sorceress supreme of the dark dimension and friend to Doctor Strange. Yes, but be wary. This is where Doctor Strange stores arcane objects. Most are harmless, but some could prove quite dangerous.
¿Eh?
Hey, that name you gave me, CB Sobolski,
mira.
was perfect.
Pues tenemos que darle el nombre de Cebulski. Pero como no nos decía nada y nos daba la opción de coger al otro, por eso no dije nada, pero bueno, no. Es Cebulski.
Yeah, he said all I need was a shield security module. Would you mind talking to the Vision? I bet he has one.
Se acaba de venir a hablar con él, cabrón. Ay, Dios.
Hey, what's up? Nothing new. As far as I know, it's a think tank run by S.H.I.E.L.D. But I'm looking to find out exactly what it is they're thinking about. Well, I bet she's working for the other team. But we'll know more once I hack into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Black Ops network and get full info on the organization. You can thank me later. With cash.
Sí, hombre. Bueno, espérate que aquí tenemos bastantes cositas, a ver. Lo primero que... Aquí tiene que estar el libro este. Aquí hay un disco simulador. Que no me deja cogerlo si no me pongo encima. En fin, tía. Joder. Joder, tío, macho.
Okay.
Right.
Ay, Dios mío. Bueno, aquí está el librito. Y una figurita del Daredevil. ¿Os acordáis que cogimos una en Atlantis? Y aquí hay un arte. Perfecto. Pues yo creo que esto ya está rapiñado. Vamos a hablar con... Madre mía, tengo tanta gente ahí aquí, ¿no? Vamos a hablar primero con Daredevil.
Hello. How are you? You mean because of the laptop we found on the helicarrier? No, it's impossible. Black Widow is a lot of things, but she's not a traitor. I know, because I fought beside her, and I've been romantically involved with her. And on a more practical side, she doesn't act like she's lying. A person's heart rate changes when they lie, and Natasha's heart is steady as ever. She has to be telling the truth. Yes, that's one of the side effects of having radioactive waste dumped on me as a kid. It blinded me, but it also heightened my other senses.
I now have a radar-like ability to give me a mental picture of my surroundings. That was because a martial artist named Stick trained me how to use my new abilities. Oddly enough, Stick's also blind. Anytime.
Anytime. Mira esos ahí puestos, en fila. Venga, vamos a hablar con Spider-Woman.
How are you? Oh, you must have seen how Jarvis reacted to me at Stark Tower. It's a pheromone thing. I'm still learning how to control it. Yes, you see, I transmit a chemical that makes men very attracted to me. It gets a lot worse when I'm under stress, like during battle.
Joder.
None whatsoever. I'm not his sister, I'm not his cousin he gave blood to, and his powers were never accidentally transferred to me. Well, he is cute, in a geeky sort of way, but with his sense of humor, I prefer to keep my distance. Mostly because I have enhanced strength and can stick to walls, like the web slinger. But also I have the power to generate bioelectric venom blasts. No, he also hasn't had the training in hand-to-hand combat that I've had. You bet.
Pues muy bien. Vamos a hablar con Iceman.
Hey, did you see the Professor Xavier's here? With him on the case, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler are as good as free. Hey, come on. This is Professor Charles Xavier we're talking about. The guy's never wrong.
Hostia, esto es...
Be cool.
No sé.
Greetings. I trust you have spoken with Clea about the dark magic she senses. I now sense it as well. It is difficult to tell. The magic waits like a creature on the hunt. It lurks in the dark, waiting for its moment to pounce. I'm sorry. All I know for certain is that this dark magic is the work of my arch-nemesis, Baron Mordo. Long ago, I had been a doctor of surgery and injured my hands in a car accident. While searching for a cure, I met the Ancient One. Yes, but at the time his student was Baron Mordo. I discovered Mordo intended to steal the Ancient One's power, and I helped to stop him. Since then, Mordo and I have been bitter enemies. He grew up in the Himalayan mountains some 500 years ago. There he was trained in the mystic arts, but was ultimately forced to battle his treacherous master. The young man then dedicated his life to fighting dark magic, and joined the Order of the Ancient Ones. He outlived his compatriots, and feared he would die without finding an apprentice. Then, he met me. You're quite welcome.
Muy bien. Venga, vamos a hablar con Clea.
Humans, I would warn you, dark magic is stalking this house, waiting to pounce like a wolf in the night. Doctor Strange's most powerful enemy, Baron Mordo. My name is Clea. I am the Sorceress Supreme of the Dark Dimension. Yes, we are quite well acquainted. Years back, Stephen brought me to Earth, and I became his student. Once I had learned all I could, I returned to my dimension to free it from the corrupt rule of my mother. All I can tell you is, this house, the Sanctum Sanctorum, is the focal point of an immense evil energy. That is what most concerns me. It is happening now, even as we speak. Like a menacing vulture, it hovers, waiting to strike. A vile, dark sorcerer who has long been a rival of Stephen's. And though he has great, inborn magical powers, Mordo is no match for the mystical might of Doctor Strange. Long ago, Mordo pretended to be a student of the Ancient One, all the time plotting to take his power. Stephen discovered Mordo's deception and attempted to warn the Ancient One. Of course.
Bueno, pues vamos a llevarle el libro a Visión. Y...
Ah, you found the book. Thank you. This should help improve my knowledge of the mystical realm.
Hostias, cómo me suena la voz de este tío, macho. Así robotizada, tío. Vale, necesita... Y le pedimos el módulo de seguridad para el whistle.
For accessing shield data? Yes, I still have it. I suppose there's no harm in that. You're welcome.
La verdad que todo el mundo... Oh, tío. Todo el mundo está... Le preguntas, oye, ¿tú crees que... Viuda Negra es una traidora? Todo el mundo lo sabe. No, yo creo que no, yo creo que no. Pero luego vas a la Viuda Negra y no te dice nada, tío.
Well, what have we here? Oh, a brand new XJ9 Shield security module. Sweet! Now I can do some serious hacking. Yeah.
Vale, pues nada, ya le hemos dado eso, que siga su quest. Lo que tengo curiosidad, aquí, esto es el teleport. Lo que tengo curiosidad es esto.
Who is it that disturbs my meditation? I see my student, Doctor Strange, has allied himself with an impressive group of individuals. Correct. And no doubt, there must be grave danger in the world for one such as you to have banded together. Tell Doctor Strange that his master shall keep a watchful eye on the situation.
Parece que ahora tenemos que hablar con el... Joder, tío. Con el Doctor Strange para decirle que su maestro está ahí vigilando, ¿eh?
Greetings. I trust you have spoken with Clea about the dark magic she senses. You're quite...
Pero parece que no. Bueno, chicos. Vamos a bajar. Qué locura de bajar y subir, bajar y subir. Bueno, chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el episodio de hoy y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Cuidaros, chicos. Chao.